From the curious edge of technology, where ideas become systems and systems become breakthroughs. Welcome to Zanekin Studio, where human imagination meets machine intelligence. And together, we build the future now. Zanekin Studio.
Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Raumati Beach in New Zealand, and I've got my co-founder here, Terza Ekholm from, getting tongue-tied today, Terza Ekholm from Colorado Springs in Colorado. Welcome to Zanekin Studio's Weekly 7 podcast. Terza, it is great to see you again. How are you doing?
Awesome, Helen. It's great to see you, and it's fabulous to see our wonderful audience, even though we really can't see them just yet.
That's true, but we'll see when they can view, and most people tend to watch these on replay anyway, but that's okay. We're fine. That's good. So we've got an exciting show this week. We are talking about leveling up your short form video with AI. How cool is that?
Absolutely.
And I'm on my
We've
laptop.
been working on that for a week or two here, so we've been enjoying this.
We have been. So welcome to week 10 of the Weekly 7. If you've been anywhere near TikTok, Reels, or YouTube Shorts lately, you already know content is moving fast. Like blink and you miss it fast. And it really is that fast. For most business owners, short form video ends up being the first thing that drops off the list when things get busy. Not because it doesn't matter, but because it feels like too much. That's where AI steps in and helps save you time and money to get your shorts out. Not the weird robotic, what am I even watching kind of AI, but the kind that helps you plan, create, edit, and scale without needing a full production team. Trust me, it's saving me tons of time. So today we're breaking down how to actually use AI to level up your short form video without burning out in the process. So let's get moving. You ready for question 1 today, Terza?
Oh, absolutely.
Excellent. Can AI plan video content calendars?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes.
I've never seen anything move so fast. If you've ever looked at a blank screen or a blank page and wondered where you might start, then you understand what the first problem is. And AI can definitely, in fact, it could create more ideas than you actually want. But it's great. Sometimes you have to rein it in a little bit. So yes, it can definitely generate 30 days of video ideas quickly. And then content can be categorized into themes, and AI can help map a narrative flow. So
Yes.
one of the biggest reasons, Helen's, people stop posting video consistently is not lack of ideas, but the pressure of having to come up with something on the spot. So AI can help you with that blank page problem. It can generate 30 days of content and group them into themes and even help you create a narrative flow.
Love that.
So yes. And but as we also know, it'll help you come up with last minute ideas too, just in case you're running late for
I
something
have
like that.
done that many, many times on my podcast where I've got to like 10 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes before going on the air. And I'm like, what the heck am I going to talk about tonight? So I go on ChatGPT. I'm about to go live on my podcast, but I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. Give me some ideas that require zero preparation. And because sometimes I'll give you ideas and you're looking at it and going, yeah, that's a really good idea. But then I would want to do a form for that, or I'd want to do a lead capture for that, and the brain just starts going. So like, no, I just need something to talk about. And it's been great brainstorming that for like 10 minutes and then suddenly come up, oh, this is what we're going to talk about. And away we go. So, yeah.
How which just makes it super nice. And you don't have to be all flustered when you get on the camera or anything like that.
No, I
So
very rarely get flustered on the camera. I just can't talk. That's me being flustered.
So being consistent is one of the biggest drivers of growth, but it's also the place where most people get stuck. So our practical takeaway for this right here is to use AI to generate your monthly content calendar based on your audience goals and existing content. And then you can organize it into categories like educational, engagement, or behind the scenes. Oh, maybe we should do a behind the scenes sometime. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be, oh, we could get in lots of trouble on that one. Yes, let's do it.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh. She's remembering something.
No, my brain is just going. The bees have been activated.
Oh, no. So, Helen,
Yes.
for our next question,
Mhm.
which tools work best with AI video?
I'm so glad you asked that question. So CapCut simplifies editing and script to video creation. It can also help take your big videos and chop it into smaller pieces as well. Submagic and similar tools can repurpose long form content, again, chopping it into little pieces. With Submagic, you can also put in the captions as well. I've used it many times for that. You can create the B-roll, so you can take the main video with the script on it, and you can put in photos and videos and captions and all of that along the way, and just put how long you want it on the screen in the middle of the script and that sort of stuff. Hey Jen, I've used this one a lot, enables avatar-based video creation. So I've actually created videos using some of their AI avatars that are in there. When I was using it, it was still a little robotic in some places. Like the hand movements were always kind of the same, and they kind of didn't time in with what was being said on the script. But you drop your script in there, you pick your avatar, you pick the voice that you want to use. Do you want an older voice, a younger voice, depending on who your ideal client profile is? And it's done well for things, and it's getting better. I just heard the other day that they now do music videos, so I'm curious to go and do that because I have 2 songs that I need to create music videos for. So I'm eager to go and have a look at that and try that out. And Canva supports design and branding, but Canva can also do video as well, short form videos. And we've created many short form videos within Canva on that.
And
So
voiceover.
and
It will.
voiceover, yep.
Yeah.
Done the
Yeah.
voiceover on that too. So why it's important is that the right tools remove complexity and reduce production time significantly. Now, I will tell you this, with HeyGen, I used to create the video in HeyGen, then download it, upload it into Submagic to put the captions on and put the B-rolls together, which became the final video. That was a lot of things and a lot of subscriptions. HeyGen now does more of the captioning than it, because it never used to do that before, and I think I'm able to put B-roll in there before. Can I do that? I might still have to do Submagic for that. But Submagic can also do the avatar thing too. So they're starting to expand what their thing is, so you stay in one program. You're not having to chop and change between programs and have all these endless subscriptions for things too, which I love.
Yes.
So yes. So our practical takeaway is choose one simple tech stack, one editing tool, one repurposing tool, and one design tool is enough to get you started.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
One can have too many tools. So
Yes,
that's a
one
really
can have
good.
too many tools. Like if you've got, I just had a reminder pop up. I got to get our Galaxy free points.
Oh.
I have a reminder that goes off every day because if you're in Galaxy, you know that every day you get free credits. And the longer you have your streak going, the more credits you can claim because it will have the higher max that you can claim on your credits based on the number of days. And if you miss a day, you're back down on the bottom ones again.
Which is great though for making videos and sound files and all kinds of things.
Yes, although I did find their videos, I could only create at a certain length and it wasn't full music video that I could do. So it kind of bummed me out a little bit because then I had to go find another tool. So Terza, for question 3 today, can AI help with storytelling arcs?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes, it can. So this is one of the most useful ways to use AI. AI can take a flat idea and reshape it into something clearer, more engaging using something like hook, value, and CTA, which is call to action. So it makes me kind of think about the hook being with the fishing thing,
Yep.
you
Yep.
You put the value on the hook and you throw the hook out. I don't know if that quite works
The
actually.
bait is the value that you put on the hook.
There you go.
There you go.
And the call to action is pulling the fish in, I suppose.
I guess. I mean, I love fishing, so I totally get the terminology and all that. I absolutely love to fish. I just don't like when I catch fish because I don't like handling the fish when it's been caught. I'm
Oh,
happy to I'm happy for somebody else to take it off the hook and deal with it and
yes.
clean it, and then I'll cook
Yeah. Oh,
it.
well, yeah,
I'll
that can
catch it
work.
and cook it, but somebody has to do the in-between bit.
So, AI can rewrite boring content into engaging stories. So,
Mhm.
instead of saying something like, "Today I want to talk about 3 tips for better content creation," that's fine, but you want to get a little bit emotional in there, so some emotion, not, Anyway, AI rewrites it into something like, "If your content feels like hard work every single week, this might be the reason." Same topic, but it's much stronger entry. So the
Yes.
hook and the value and the call to action, which is really the power of storytelling. So at heart, we're either storytellers or story consumers, and maybe even a little bit of both. So you want to put that AI can help you with that, right? And so without a clear, this is important because without a clear story structure, the viewers will lose interest quickly. And we
Mhm.
don't want that. We don't want them to drop off. So our practical takeaway for this is ask AI to rewrite your content using a hook value and call to action structure before you turn on your camera.
Absolutely.
So, Helen, how do I test AI video performance?
That is a really good question. You've got A/B testing, which helps identify winning hooks. So you have the same video, but a different hook on each video to see which one works the best, which one
Okay.
attracts more, which one gets the most views, that sort of thing. AI can analyze retention patterns. And the retention pattern is how long are they staying on the video? Are they watching the full length of the video? Are they watching just a few seconds of it, a couple of minutes, depending on the length of the video? How long are they engaged in the video? And transcript analysis reveals high performing topics. So if you're doing a variety of topics, which one are coming out as the top, then maybe you need to concentrate more on that topic. Because if you concentrate on one that people aren't really interested in, you're not going to attract people. You could have the best hook in the world, but if they're not interested in the topic, they ain't going to watch. So it will help you attract the high performing topics. Data shows what to repeat or remove. And when you look at the data, that you can have AI look at all the data for you and crunch all the numbers and everything else, and it will show you we need to stay away from this topic, but this topic, we need to slam that topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why this is important is because guessing wastes time. Data-driven decisions improve results. So if you're just going, oh yeah, that looks like it's really going well. Like I was just telling Terza, I released 3 songs on my Celtic Friends Studio YouTube channel, which is my production studio. And I released 3 songs on there yesterday that I kept private. And our business coach said, you need to put those out there in the public. So I put them out there. It didn't count any of the reviews of the views that had been done before going public. But since going public, one's sitting at 53, one's sitting at 41, and one's sitting at 38. So I was
I
like,
love that.
okay, I get the message now. Okay. But it's because I thought, oh, this one, and it actually surprised me that some songs were more popular than the others, and I'm sort of like sitting there going, oh, I thought that one would be a really good song and go out there, but it's surprising. It does surprise. It takes the guesswork out of it, and
Yeah.
if you're guessing, it really is a waste of time. So get that data driven stuff in there. Help get the AI in there to help analyze the data for you so you can make better decisions and get better engagement and better results from your videos that will lead to dollars coming in. So your practical takeaway is record multiple hook variations and test them. Use AI insights to double down on what works.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Terza, what
Yeah.
mistakes kill short form reach?
Boring. Boring would do that. But here's another one. Over reliance on robotic AI voices. And I don't know about you, but yeah, sometimes when the video starts with the robotic AI voice, my attention already drifts off to somewhere else. So, yeah, although they do have their place sometimes because there's some people who have some really popular I mean, sorry, AI generated voices,
Yep.
right? So Julian Goldie is one. It's his is done so well, it's hard to know that which is the real him and which is the avatar him.
Interesting.
You can tell, but it's
Because
pretty darn
I
good.
bet the AI one doesn't use contractions.
That's true. That's true. When you
It'll
told
be
me
I
that the other
am
day, I
instead of
was shocked.
I'm, can't, cannot instead of can't, don't, do not instead of don't, and yeah, AI doesn't use contractions.
Wouldn't you know? Well, that's interesting. So, okay. I've seen videos where the message was actually good, but the captions were hidden behind the interface or they got stuck somewhere. So the visuals didn't match what was being said. And that's just kind of wonky.
Yep.
So, um, so before publishing, do a quick human quality check. And actually, Helen, even when I make well, not when I go live, but when I'm making videos, short videos to put up on Facebook Reels or whatever, I actually play them first and then I go post them. I just want to make sure. There was one time actually when I did go live. This was early on, and here I am chattering away. It was back when I was in my art studio, and I'm showing this and doing that, and later on somebody posted, "Well, we didn't hear anything." I didn't even turn the microphone on. No,
But we all make
no.
these mistakes. You can do it and those starting out, don't be afraid to try. Because I will tell you, somebody who's done 2,424 daily podcasts, I still screw up. My first 50 sucked. I still have ones today that suck. It's just one of those days where it could be technology, could be playing tricks on you. You're forgetting what you're going to talk about. You get flustered. Something distracts you. Like I'm sitting here in front of this window, and it's got this gorgeous garden out the front there, and I've got a dog laying on the mat behind me, and so I'm kind of just checking on him every now and again. So there's distractions that are around, and I do get distracted when I'm doing my podcast. I go down rabbit holes as well. So. But I will tell you about you were talking about the caption thing.
Mhm.
I have seen some videos where they're not looking at what is behind the captions. So the captions get lost in the background.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
you've
The
got white
colors
on
thing.
white, or you've got a light, like a light yellow background with a white writing, and it gets lost in there. So
Yes.
make sure you check the background of the video that the captions are going to be on as well. And sometimes they're across the person's face. I saw one like that and I was like, oh, somebody didn't look at this very well. They're not you got to position them in the right places and things for the videos. So
Yeah, I'm trying to always put them either above my head or below my
yeah,
chin. So
could be a chin boost.
so, all right, so as we're pointing out, even small mistakes can significantly reduce reach and engagement. Although if they're funny enough, I suppose they keep them
If they're
engaged.
funny enough, they may go viral.
Yeah, right. But
And
don't count on
the
it. You just
unplanned
never
ones
know.
are the best ones.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's right. So our practical takeaway for this is to check the audio quality, visual placement, and caption positioning before publishing.
Hmm.
And AI helps, but human review matters.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Helen. So
What's our practical takeaway?
how do I scale video with AI?
First of all, what's our practical takeaway from the last one?
Oh, that's the checking the video
Oh,
quality.
I'm sorry. See what I mean about distraction?
Oh, goodness.
All right, I'm sorry. What was my question again?
How do you scale video with AI?
Batch filming saves time. You can scale AI with by doing batch filming, and it could be if you are going to be present, um, set aside a couple of hours or whatever it is that you want to do the batch filming in, and have several tops off to the side so you can change your tops so they're not all in the same. You're not wearing the same shirt for every video. It could
Mhm.
be that you're doing a specific topic, so on that one you want to be wearing a specific shirt. Then you go change it, and for the second topic and do that. or you might just want to switch it out for each video. You might have like a clothes rack just lined up on the side there, or tops thrown over a chair, and just pick one, put it on, and get on. Make sure they look good on camera though. AI but if you're doing AI, you can actually batch them together at the same time as well. I have done a lot of short form videos where we have taken we've found a background video, like a royalty-free background video that has movement in it, has what we want, and then we've just copied and pasted that along the track to give us, like we want 2 minutes worth of videos, and we want each one 20 seconds long. So there's 6 videos. And then we've set the template up. So we say, create these videos. And because of the number of quotes that we put in there, or the number of words we put on the spreadsheet that gets uploaded into Canva, it will then create the videos that we need across that as well. So that's another way that you can batch videos. It does save a lot of time. And then I go through and visually check each video to make sure that the captions are in the right place. Because there are some times on some videos you need to adjust the caption just for that video, but not the other ones.
Right.
AI automates editing and captioning. Absolutely, totally agree with that one. It helps save a lot of time. Multiple versions can be created easily. So if you want different versions and stuff, change out the picture behind it. Like somebody wants me to go and, what was the video they wanted me to redo? Oh, that I should be putting the videos not just on Celtic Friends Studios YouTube channel, but on my own YouTube channel. And then somebody said, just remember, you got to change the videos in some way so that it's not an exact copy, because YouTube doesn't like it when you copy it from one site to another. And I was like, maybe I could come up with a different video in the background and do it that way. So so multiple versions can easily be created. Scheduling tools support consistency. So if you've got a scheduling tool that will post to your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your X, your TikTok. Facebook is a little funny because it won't post to groups. It does not allow third-party You can post it in there, but you have to schedule it individually inside the group. You can't have a tool that does that because Facebook doesn't allow third-party tools to post to groups. You can post to pages, and depending on the other ones, you may not be able to post to your own personal profile on Facebook. I know. That's why I kind of avoid posting stuff to Facebook unless I'm posting it to a business page. And I know business pages don't get a lot of looks, but it's getting in there and it's getting that consistency up as well. But LinkedIn, you can post to your personal profile and you can post to your business page within LinkedIn as well. So that's really cool. And the scheduling tools will help support consistency. So when you've made your batches of videos, mix them up so you've got different topics going each day, different tops and things, and just have the AI tool schedule it for you. One of the things we have is Marbleism that we use, and Sunny goes and schedules all of our social media stuff. I have now taught him that he does not schedule anything until I have approved it. He was going ahead and scheduling before I approved, and I was like, no, you need to let me look through them first, then I'll approve them, because there could be some tweaks and changes that need to be made. So he does all of our scheduling for us for our social media stuff. And it's important because scaling content manually is time consuming and often unsustainable. And when you're looking at 4 different platforms and you want, is it 4 platforms we use? Yeah, 4 platforms, and we want 4 posts going out every day for 7 days. That's a lot of work, because as you've been watching our previous ones, you have to change the language based on the platform that you're going to. You can't just copy and paste across all 4 platforms. It just doesn't work that way.
Right.
Yeah, that was a big mistake I made. But anyway, it's okay. I've learned. And your practical takeaway is film multiple videos in one session, then use AI to process, edit, and schedule them.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for our final question today, Terza?
I am.
Awesome. Okay, so we're actually going to be switching a topic here. We're actually going to do a different topic here, because but it kind of deals with videos as well, because we've been talking short form videos. But what is AI? What is AI content repurposing?
Well, you take one piece of content and you mangle it up into a bunch of different other formats. It's so really, but really, you could take a blog post and tell the AI to repurpose it into several other things. In fact, we can do that with Marbleism too. So one piece of content can be turned into many formats. And this is really great because even as we know, Helen, people learn in different ways. They're audio, visual, kinesthetic, right? So some people, another way to put that is some people like to read, so the
Yep.
blog posts are good. Some people prefer to watch videos, and some people like the podcasts, and actually some people like all three. So, for example, if I'm running on my treadmill or if I'm running outdoors, I'm not going to watch the video. Really bad idea.
Yeah.
But I can listen through headphones
Mm-hmm.
if I wanted to. So actually, I don't do it so much when I'm running, but when I'm driving around in my car, just pop in the podcast and let it roll. So that's pretty neat. Actually, the other place that I like to do it, believe it or not, is folding laundry.
Yeah.
Otherwise, folding laundry is just really boring. So just pop something in my
Totally
ears.
understand that. I used to fold the laundry and iron it, and while playing audiobooks, or I'd put a movie on that was the only reason we had a TV in our bedroom. I didn't
Oh,
like having TVs in the bedroom, and my husband insisted on having one. So I was like, okay. So I found it useful because I would fold the laundry and do the ironing up there in the bedroom, watching videos.
oh, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, put videos on and watch them.
So AI can help with that, and you can cover the same topic then in many different forms. And it's way better than you doing it all by yourself.
Yes.
So AI content repurposing takes one solid piece of content, turns it into many assets across multiple platforms. And you can, it doesn't have to be a blog post to others. It can be, maybe you did your podcast first. You can turn that into a blog post, right?
Yep.
And quotes and graphics. And actually, I have to tell you, between Galaxy and Chat GPT, you can get some really cool um, graphics and with the quotes on them.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I remember struggling with the silly quotes that would get the words wrong. Now it does really good.
It's
So
improved so much in such a short amount of time, because I remember those earlier graphics that ChatGPT used to do, and they were crap, especially if you asked it to put a meme together. There
yeah,
was misspellings, there was numbers in words, there was words in number sequences. It was a mess. And then
yeah,
like overnight, like literally overnight, I went in one day and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this again, just get it to create a background for me and say that this is the quote that I want to use, and I want a picture that's going to support this quote. And it
yeah.
suddenly came up with this amazing picture, and all the words were spelled correctly. I was like,
Yes.
wow.
Totally, totally cool. And now you can tell eh, periods of history, or do you want certain people in it or something like that. So the other one that I really love, Helen, these days is Nano Banana. Wow.
I have not tried that one yet. Nano banana.
You can get to it in Galaxy AI.
Excellent. I'll go
Yes.
learn that one, because I've been told I've got to learn one a day.
Oh, one a day. There you go.
Haven't,
That's
haven't,
it.
haven't learned anything in Galaxy today, but I got told I've got to do that every day.
Okay, so now you can get some. That's right. Our business coach told us, in addition to picking up the points every day, we should go learn something each day.
Yep.
All right. So this is important because creating new content constantly is inefficient.
Hmm.
Repurposing maximizes effort. And oh, by the way, what I've observed in Facebook without even had to study the algorithms, sometimes friend of mine will post something and I won't see it for 2 days. So the algorithms are not as efficient as I would like them to be. I would like to put something out there and Helen will see it the next time she logs in. But no, it doesn't always happen that way.
But
So
they seem to make all the platforms are making reels and short videos a priority.
that's true.
So if you
That's true.
just type something and if you just type something, people may not see it for a couple of days, like you
Yeah.
said. But even if you do something with a picture, they may not see it for a day. But you do something with a reel or a video, they're seeing it the same day.
Yeah, that is true. That
Yeah.
is true. So
So if you want to capture people's attention for an announcement or something really cool, make a reel.
yeah. Announcement.
Yep.
So take one long form, the practical takeaway is take one long form piece like a podcast or video and use AI to turn it into clips, posts, blogs, and emails. So this has talks about clips. I call them snippets, but it's really the same idea.
Yeah. Same idea. And
Yeah.
that's really important too, because those emails can become newsletters.
Yeah.
And you can put the blog into the blog, you can turn into a newsletter.
Right.
So yeah, it's really cool. And sometimes what I like to do with some of the longer videos that I've done is download the transcript and make that the blog and have a link at the top where they can go and watch the video and get the audio.
Yes.
So that covers everybody who's kinesthetic and audio and visual and likes all of them and that sort of thing, like me.
And then, of course, you do know my favorite tool is Notebook LM. So
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to do a whole session on Notebook LM.
we will. Yeah.
And another one on Marbleism as well, because those are two amazing tools that we use often in our business.
Yes.
And they have saved us so much time and amazing amounts of time with what they can do and stuff like that too. So we'll have to plan a couple of episodes on that one. Yeah. Okay, so here's the real shift. AI isn't here to make more noise. It's here to remove friction. If you are rubbing up against an app in the wrong way and it's taking you more time than it should, dump the app and find the next one. There's over 2,000 apps, AI apps released daily. And if you really want to be overwhelmed, there's an AI app for that.com. And they have them all listed. They have like just about every AI app that's out there, and they're adding 2,000 each day. So if you want to get an overwhelm on AI, go there. If you don't, stay away. When you use AI properly, you stop scrambling for ideas, you stop overthinking edits, and stop trying to do everything manually. Overthinking edits, that's totally me. I ended up doing proofreading for 2 years when I was in the Royal New Zealand Air Force, and for all the new manuals that came out. And we had to get down to the point of actually reading numbers backwards to make sure that we were seeing them in the correct sequence.
Oh my goodness.
The words backwards to make, because when you read backwards, when you're proofreading and you read backwards, it forces you to look at every single word. So when you have words like there, which there is supposed to be in that sentence?
Erit or read?
Well, you've got there as an ownership. There as a place.
Ariad.
Yeah. The contraction there. So it forces you to look at each word to make sure that the right word is in there. When you're dealing with aircraft, like we were in the Air Force, and you're dealing with aircraft, the numbers must be 100% accurate.
Yes.
So we had to read them backwards to make sure we're reading the right numbers.
Oh my
And
gosh.
when it came to those sorts of details, we had to have 4 people proofread before we were allowed to publish.
Wow.
And
And now we can have one AI do it.
And now you can have an AI do it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking of all the hours that we spent putting just to make a 1-page amendment in a manual. The hours that we spent doing it, because the typist would have to type it in and then they'd print the page out, and then we'd have to go and proofread it and then bring it back for corrections. But we had to have 4 sets of eyes, including a supervisor. The supervisor was one of those 4 that had to look at it and sign off on it before it could be published.
Wow.
And then we had this is back when they had the Skyhawks, and one of the Skyhawks had crashed one day. And immediately our boss came in and said, stop everything right now, save everything and shut everything down. And we're like, what the heck? And then he said, the Skyhawk has crashed and we need to pull everything related to the Skyhawk that we have ever done. And we're not allowed to amend anything or do anything. We just have to pull all the data that we've got, because they had to go through the manuals to make sure there wasn't something like a digit off that could have affected that plane crashing.
Wow.
So, yeah. So if anybody wants to know what the most important job in any military service is, it's the person that's doing all the manuals. Because if we get something wrong in the manual, it could end up being something wrong out in the field.
We don't want that.
Could have a catastrophic offense. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I was once in the Airmen's Club one time and had these 2 guys arguing over who had and I cannot remember what their jobs were, but arguing about the jobs and stuff, who had the better job. And I looked at them and they, who was the most important job. And I looked at them both and I went, how do you know what to do for your work? I said, when you're doing your job, how do you know what to do? Well, we do this. And I said, well, don't you have manuals that you have to consult and all that? And they go, yep. And I said, who maintains those manuals?
Mm-hmm.
And they go, well, the publication specialists do. And I go, oh, so then my job's more important than yours. Shut them down. And they were just like stunned.
I bet they were. Oh my gosh.
They didn't think that just a little librarian over here could have a job that was more important than theirs, because my job told them what to do. And we had to make sure that all the manuals were always up to date so that they always had the latest orders and everything. It was hilarious. But anyway, so you're totally off track. Back over here. before I was talking about when you see AI, when you use AI properly, you stop scrambling for ideas, overthinking edits, and stop trying to do everything manually. Instead,
Yep.
build systems. Systems give you consistency, systems give you back time, and systems that let you focus on what actually matters, your message and your connection. That's how
Yes.
you level up. And with that, we're done
That's
for
awesome.
today.
Thank you. And thank you, audience, for sharing with us. And please do send us your questions. We will answer every question we receive.
Absolutely. When it comes to AI, there's so much going on and so much is changing rapidly that some people can get overwhelmed like this. So, well, yesterday my app did this, now today it's doing this. Why? Well, there was an update done last night. Oh, well, how do I get it to do this? How do I get it to do that? So things are constantly changing. And come and join us on Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for an hour for our AI open office. And we answer more of your questions. Answer more of your questions. Jeepers, now I've got the burps. We answer more of your questions on that as well. It's a very interactive group that we have there. So feel free to come along and join that. If you want the link, then we need to put that QR code up there with that. Yes, put it on the list. And come and join us. Just send us a private message and we'll send you the link to come join us on Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. It is 10 a.m., right? Yeah.
It is 10 a.m. Mountain Time.
Sorry, I just suddenly thought, hang on, what time in New Zealand am I getting up to get on that one?
Oh, no.
And the math wasn't working.
Yes. And then what's the email they can send it to?
Zanekinstudio@gmail.com.
There it is.
Just that simple.
We look forward to hearing from you.
Yep. And go out and have a super fantastic sparkling week. We're going to play music. Yes.
Thanks for spending time with us here at Zanekin Studio, where curiosity drives innovation and builders explore what's possible. Until next time.